taking a little break from working on my bachelor's to go to the thrift store for two specific things that I saw last time I was there. So I hope that they're still there. Two practical things. First is our shower curtain. It's really old and kind of grimy. I saw another one at the thrift store and I just did the measurements today and I think it fits. It's gonna be maybe a little bit too long. I'm not sure, but it was pretty cheap. I've looked at them from new and they are just expensive, and it's just polyester with some grommets in it, you know. And this one's a nicer, like, dusty blue turquoise-ish color, which I think is gonna look nice. The one we have currently is kind of just like a milky white, kind of nothing cheap IKEA shower curtain, which I'm not in love with. So that's a home update I've wanted for a really long time, so I'm gonna go and try to act on that today. And then secondly, I have an Advent gift for Thomas, which is just a small silly little thing. We have agreed on a price, and then I can choose as many gifts as I want. So one of them is gonna be just a frame for this photo booth picture we have from a couple years ago. It's just a little silly little thing, but right now it's on his nightstand and it keeps falling over. So I wanted to put it in a little frame for him and make that nightstand a little nicer. And I think I saw I measured with my hand and I was like, I think this fits in there, but I wanted to bring it this time to be sure that I'm not buying one that's too small. I'm gonna go home and make some soup for lunch, which I'll also eat for dinner later. I'm gonna be home alone. And then I'll work on my bachelor. I also want to finish editing my Lisbon video that I want to, it's Friday today and I want it to be up on Saturday, maybe Sunday, not sure yet, but soon. So I need to finish just the finishing touches of music and text and such. It's always the last things I do. And I have some reading I want to get done and knitting and stuff. So it's really going to be a cozy weekend and I want to take you along with me a little bit for that. This exam period is very introspective, I feel, and intense, and I have to structure my time a lot. So I've spent some time on that and I'm still working on that, how to separate the different activities within my home and the different deadlines I have and such. It's just a lot of things to keep track of, and yeah, so I'm clearing my head a little bit and taking a break right now. Let's go. I saw this when I was a teenager because I really liked Glee, and all I remember is that it made me really sad. Memories! There's so many of these huge crime books. Alright, here's what I got. First off, for the apartment, I got these sheep's fur sitting mats, I guess. We already have one in white, and they were pretty reasonably priced. You can tell that it's been made from leftover pieces of the fur. It's perfect for winter, so you're never cold, no matter where you sit. And it's almost a principle of mine that if I see a good quality sheep's fur in the thrift store, I almost have to get it. And then luckily the shower curtain was still there, so I'm really excited to get this installed. I did find the frame. It's a little bit big, but it can like stand on its own because it's so wide on the sides. And I figured I would add something cute in the background of the photo. Both of those things can be checked off. And then I found two other things, a little bit random. I found this blue polka dot tie, and I've never owned a tie and I don't know how to tie it. I thought that this would be a fun entry level tie. I almost called it a scarf. A man scarf. And I guess I have a limited amount of shirts that I can wear it with because I cut the collar off a lot of them. But I don't know, I'm not married to the idea of keeping this. I just thought it would be a fun little experiment, and I've been wanting to try out a tie. Finally, I bought this, which is fabric, jersey knit fabric in this kind of weird color. I don't know even how to describe it. It's kind of green, gray, very light khaki type colored, and it's like a sweatshirt material. And I have had a mission this winter that I want to try to sew some clothes for myself. We'll see if that happens, but yeah. I also have a plan to put up this Christmas kind of decor. It's a lamp, star-shaped lamp, that I want to hang up other plants apart from working on my exam for today. This is my favorite tea currently. One of them. It's Ceylon with some stinging nettle and some raspberry leaf. So it has the black tea, but it's also more aromatic and fresh and herbal. And I really like this combination. And then to sweeten it, I use honey instead of sugar. And then I use oat milk. This combination is just really good. So whenever I need a really good pick-me-up in this weather, it's 4:30. So whenever I need a little pick-me-up in the darkness, in the cold, I'll make one of these. I put up the star and I'm working now. Oh, the framed photo. I'm gonna do that as my next break. I just found a random page in a little booklet that I just took and cut that out, and I'm not sure how to explain this because it's an imperative form of a word that doesn't really exist in English. Glada essentially means like look forward to this or be excited about this, related to the word glil, which just means happy. So it's like be happy, be looking forward to this happily, to kind of say look forward to all the gifts that you're getting this winter, because kind of silly, random, and it can be, you know, changed out to have different vibes. But the red was kind of Christmassy, and the kind of ominous almost text, like threateningly, you better, you know? I have my little station here. Picture of me as a kid. Water carafe that I refill every morning with a glass on top. It used to be my grandfather's. And then essential oils. I have lavender and geranium. And then this diffuser, which I actually bought for Lagerbiat, but I'm currently using myself. And then this is my calendar with color coordinated elements there. Over here I put some of maybe the relevant textbooks for my bachelor. Then I created this station for background music, so I picked out some albums. Sometimes it can really help to play some kind of quiet music, so I hooked my CD player up to this old speaker I have, and yeah, now it's my little station for that. I have a meditation CD in here right now. My fire alarm went off, so I'm just gonna imitate it. Beep, 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 beep. The way that these make my nervous system feel when they go off, it's an optical sensor, so I don't know if that's the thing, because there's no smoke in here. It's such an intense sound. It went off during the night, like in the middle of the night recently as well, so I don't know what's up with it. Okay, yeah, it does say to clean it once a month with a vacuum. We have not been doing that. So that's probably why. Oh my god. Jump scare. I was just about to eat my soup. I'm editing right now and this was not fun in the moment, but it's been really fun that I accidentally captured this because I think my reaction is hilarious. I'm gonna play it back in slow motion. It looks like I'm trying to play surprised, but that was my genuine reaction. Today is December 1st, and I've just been working on finalizing and uploading my Lisbon video, which will be out by the time this video is out. And I have been knitting a bit on a sweater that I'm working on, and I also made this cute little set for my Luna Lapin doll that I made this summer. Like a little off-shoulder top and a little pair of pants. Like, I want that set. Look at this. Anyway, not the point. Now I need to make some lunch for myself, and then I want to go to an electronics store for their Black Friday sale to buy a pair of headphones. I have been wanting a new pair of headphones for a while. I tried to like salvage the ones I had because the fake leather was like crumbling on the top, so I made like a little sleeve for that, but now the ear pads are crumbling as well, and instead of like investing in new ear pads, I've been thinking about this for a while, and those were a pair that I bought almost 5 years ago, and they were like my first real big headphones over ears. New goal is to get a pair that are not black. I have some money from my birthday that I've decided to spend on this pair I've chosen in like a champagne color, and they're like nice quality. I looked at a pair yesterday in store, but they only had them in black and I want them in champagne. So I'm gonna take like a longer trip today just to buy those. It feels like a big purchase, like an adult thing to own a proper, really good pair of headphones. predicted, yesterday did end up taking quite a lot of time, and it was really dark when I got home. I was really hungry, and then Thomas came home, so I didn't have a chance to unbox these yet. I also randomly went into this secondhand store where people have booths where they can sell stuff. It's like a consignment thrift store, I guess. I went in there randomly, and it was mostly a lot of Christmas decorations and fast fashion and stuff. I was like really over it, but for some reason I like wanted to look around, and I ended up finding like a perfect pair of leather Mary Jane ballerinas with crisscross straps. And this is something I'd literally been looking at that same day online at secondhand marketplaces. So I saw them. They're from Clark's. They're in my size. I tried them on. They are really comfortable. And the booth had 25% off. So I got it even cheaper than at the full price. I'm wearing them right now, and they're completely unused. You can kind of see that on the sole. They're adorable. I'm so happy with that I got them. Both that and these. This one comes with a case, which I think is such a sign that it's a nicer quality than any other headphones I've had before, because none of my other headphones have. It smells like plastic. This is the first non-black pair of headphones that I own. Connected. Okay, I could go on listening. The real test is gonna be wearing them for hours on like a train or bus or something, but they're supposed to have a battery life of up to 50 hours. I have spent so much time wondering about it and being indecisive, so it feels really good to have made a decision. I like the silver elements that kind of catch the light.